Здравствуйте, с вами снова Саша Иванова. Мы снова проходим Mass Effect. В прошлой серии мы с вами пообщались с Касуми и помогли сами себе в области войск ханаров и не ханаров. Мне интересно, при отсутствии. А ты-то где? Эй, воу! Так. Наоборот. Туда. Ну давай. Меня можно не кадрить.
A little too interesting. I couldn't get anywhere near you when the Alliance had you locked up. Relieved of duty. It was complicated. I'm sure it was. I'm surprised they didn't court-martial you. The Alliance isn't known for its flexibility.
Я обаятельная.
Doesn't matter now. Shepard, about Earth. Countless people lost their lives within minutes. The Reapers are everything we feared. They should have listened to you a long time ago. I'm sorry, Shepard. What about you? What brings you here? I need to talk to a few people. Like you. The Citadel is a good place to meet. For now. What's the Alliance's next move? We have a plan. It's a long shot. Not surprising. Shepard?
Yep.
There's something I wanted to mention. What is it? I haven't heard from my sister, Ariana, for a while. I'm getting worried. Your sister? Yes. I don't want to overreact, but... well, there's a lot going on. I thought we made sure she was safe. We did. It's probably nothing, but I just know my father is involved. What happened? I don't know. Everything I had in place to me. What do you need from me? I appreciate the offer, Shepard. If I need a door or two kicked down, I know just who to call. But for now, I'll be fine. Okay, I understand. I have to figure this out. You will. Have you had any run-ins with the elusive man? Just once. He said it had been a pleasure to work with me, but he needed to contain the situation. Contain the situation? Sounds final. It nearly was. He doesn't take rejection. No, he doesn't. Why do you think your father is involved in Oriana's disappearance? I kept careful tabs on my sister. I always knew where she was. After I hid her away, I still knew he'd stop at nothing to find her. I have a hunch what happened. But I'll fill you in when I'm certain.
Okay.
It's been a long time. What happened to you? I've been in hiding. Being on the run from just about everyone isn't as glamorous as it sounds.
Похудела, кстати, мне кажется.
I didn't know. It's all right. I knew there would be repercussions. I imagine. You're a dangerous enemy. I am.
Так.
If you're looking for a lead here, anyone associated with Cerberus will be hard to find. No question. But I'm owed a few favors. Someone here will give me a tip on Ariana. I've got to get back to it. And I should get out of sight. Be careful. No promises.
Такие дела. Ну, сейчас, я думаю, мы с вами пойдем в бар. Или давайте пойдем в общину президиум. Пойдем в общину президиум. Да, все нормально. Все правильно сказал. И там уже пообщаемся со своими. Я думаю, эта серия тоже будет трендвыжная. Я пока не буду выполнять задания, ну, дополнения. Я думаю, ближе туда уже. Да, это очень красивое место. Мне больше всего нравится туда или именно оно.
The Alliance can use your help. There's plenty of non-combat roles. Thanks. Who was that?
The first human Spectre.
Wow, Commander Shepard.
She thinks we can do some good.
Welcome to Kanala Exports.
Так. Рыбки. Ну, это, я думаю, мы найдем. Если что, я закуплюсь. Броня Цербера. На мою похоже. Ладно.
Offload them into the Motan cluster. And then I'd advise traveling someplace safer.
Угу, хорошо. Так. Тут у нас, конечно... О, как! Нет. Не видела никогда. Росинков, я думала, помочь им надо.
I've seen Pelican burning. Those fires aren't going out anytime soon. If you can help.
Так, тут пока что ничего. И тут, по-моему, тоже ничего. Это нам нужно с Арией поговорить, чтобы было что-то. Ладно, давай, давайте отсюда валить. Медицинский персонал. Просто после Д и нет И, поэтому... Окей.
I'm afraid I can't help you.
But your manager said he could give me a refund if I made an appointment.
Look, he is not gonna leave. The sooner you refund him, the sooner you go home.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get this over with.
Here, I sent you a full...
Welcome to Agor Munitions.
Зачем я смотрю? Вы не думайте, я просто люблю посмотреть. И, кстати, еще... Красиво. Красиво, ничего не могу сказать. Тут, кстати, по-моему, вот она. Вот эта голова. Броня коллекционеров. Система поражения мозга. Да давайте их возьмем. Мы в прошлой части помогли. А, мы ее женили. Привет.
Hello, Shepard.
Здравствуй, судья.
You look like you're gathering data. That is a safe assumption. Anything big and world-shaking? Man's inhumanity to man? Does objective reality really exist? That kind of thing? I was running scenarios in my head to analyze Jeff's behavior. I believe he has a strong affectionate attachment to me, but he has not stated it to anyone yet. Shepard, you have first-hand sexual experience. How do you know when someone is romantically invested? They'll usually show signs they can't stop thinking about you. You know, asking you out, giving you presents, maybe playing music.
Ну,
I lack material wants other than hardware and software upgrades, and my core programming does not assign values to music. Perhaps we could discuss how to provoke Jeff into an emotional commitment. That's not how to think of it. It's gotta be natural. You need chemistry. I see. There are a number of pharmaceuticals I could inject to simulate the desired emotional state. No, I mean relax and do something you both like. Something simple. For example, you both like humor. Correct. I will see if there are comedic entertainment shows being presented on the Citadel. Scanning. Do you think think he would like the man who hung himself? It appears to be about an amorous plastic surgeon. Edie, the important thing is to have a good time, wherever you go. And if you're having fun, he probably will too. Then the outcome is an unknown quantity. But you are saying I should attempt it anyway.
Почему нет?
Nobody ever fell in love without being a little bit brave. I see. I believe you have improved my chances, Shepard. Thank you.
Не за что, я, собственно, за.
Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
Инферно. Тоже. Подождите, еще это что? Так, ладно.
Proceeds from all purchases go to help on fire.
Вот он ты.
Hey, Commander, check it out. Big news. The Blasto movie is breaking opening week records.
Да я даже не представляю, про кого это.
There's also a big expose on quasar tournaments, tips on how to make your apartment look bigger, and, oh yeah, a big-ass Reaper invasion.
Че так скрючило?
These people have no idea.
When big events shake up the galaxy, people cling to what's familiar.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It's better than riots in the streets.
I guess. I just wish there were a middle ground. You know, a little less gardening advice, a little more war prep.
It'll happen. Once there's something people can do to help.
Meanwhile, they ignore the unshackled AI walking around the Presidium.
She run into any trouble?
No, she's my mobility assistance mech. Thanks to Vrolic syndrome, I'm legally entitled to bring her everywhere.
Да.
Finally getting some use out of those disability benefits.
I'm sure she appreciates getting out to see the sights.
She's earned a little shore leave.
Такие дела. Так, за ними мне просто прикольно наблюдать. Потому что они классные. Так, да, с тобой мне еще рано трандить. Но я помню, что с тобой надо.
But what if there's another attack?
We can't spend our lives waiting for that.
We're in the middle of a war, and
I remember you two. Michael and Rebecca, right? Listen. Do whatever is best for your family. Just do it soon.
А я вас не
Things are
помню.
bad out there.
We will.
Thank you.
Правда, не помню. А можно портануться, что ли, или что? Так. Дяденька, с тобой тоже надо поговорить. Местная кафешка. Непонятно. Я ожидала кое-кого тут увидеть. Но не вижу. Видимо, не сейчас.
Still working? One call leads to another, and here I was hoping I'd have time to enjoy the view. The last time I saw the Presidium, remember how it was all rubble after Sovereign attacked? I barely got to see the Presidium before half of it got crushed. And by the time they repaired it, it was time for the next invasion. Citadel hasn't seen the reality of this war yet. We should stock up on necessities. Such as? ESO, heavy arms, mercenary groups. We'll get the people. Take a moment for yourself now and then. I know. But there's always just one more task or meeting. Speaking of which, talk to the Volus, Barlavon. He'll point you to some mercenaries willing to join us.
Я уже поговорила. Так. Давайте-ка отсюда идти в бар. Я понимаю, что нам не до этого. Война, все такие дела. С Барлой Воном мы уже с вами поговорили в самом начале. Так. Стабилизаторы нагрева где-то надо надыбать. Клик. Найдите нейроны. И... Да, нужно найти по поводу этого. Сейчас я попробую доделать все, что тут есть. Пока что без дополнений. Мы не были только в баре. Я, кстати, не помню, что в четверка означает. Может, даже ничего. В смысле, 4-й этаж или... Здесь сбоку должно было быть. Снизу. Так. О! Охренеть. Так. Так, мне показалось, да. Чистилище. Музычка здесь бодрая. Люди танцуют. Бега.
Hey, Commander. Nice to see you down here in the dirt with us grunts.
You think I don't like getting dirty?
Whoa, now, come on. I didn't mean anything by it, Lola.
Uh-huh. What did you mean then?
See those Marines over there? None of them officers.
Yeah?
They've been buying me drinks all night. You know why? Same reason they got all quiet and serious when you walked in.
You don't seem intimidated by me in the least. In fact, you could use a little more deference.
Sure, but I fought with you. I've seen you in action. Now, don't get me wrong, you're good. Probably one of the best.
Probably?
And you fill out a uniform like nobody's business. Just saying. But I know you're human. Just like me.
But not then.
Nope. Hell, I still remember the day they made you the first human Spectre. I watched it on the vids just like all of them. But to them, you're still larger than life.
I've seen a hell of a lot, but I'm still just a soldier. I'm still one of them.
Sure, but they don't know you. They just know what they've been told. Listen, you want them to see you're one of us, right?
Maybe.
Then buy them around.
Я не помню, надо их напаивать или нет.
Let's not overdo it.
Well, you could at least buy me around.
I had a feeling you were working up to it.
Yeah, and I have a feeling you're not going to buy me one.
Ну, обижайся. Так.
When we get back to Earth, I'm buying.
Ну, тут довольно прикольно. Можно действительно напиться и напиться. Надо. Это делается, насколько я помню, подходом к стойке. Но я правильная настолько, что у меня даже не появляется такой возможности. Можно потанцевать. Давайте потанцуем. Шепот. Ого, даже попу умеет вилять. Охренеть. Пойдем. Наверное, когда ты пьяная, я даже боюсь предположить, как ты танцуешь. Так. Нам нужно Кари.
So you admit you and your thugs are here illegally? Yes, and it only took CSEC 3 weeks to figure it out. I don't care who you are. You're required to go through processing like all other refugees. Come with me. I don't think so. Shirk, get me the Asari consulate.
Greetings, Aria. Is there something you need?
I'm being asked to submit to immigration processing.
Of course you are. Done. What else can I do for you?
Nothing. Thank you.
My pleasure.
I think we're done here.
Охренеть, конечно.
Enjoy the show, Shepard? I guess there's one rule on the Citadel, huh? I guess so. I hate this place. So sickeningly uptight. Then why are you here? Cerberus stole Omega from me. The elusive man is now squarely at the top of my shit list. He will pay for every second I've spent in this bureaucratic hellhole. How did Cerberus defeat you? Deceit, distraction, and a big fucking army. They lured me away from Omega and ambushed me. I escaped, but Cerberus had already laid siege. By the time I could launch an assault, they were too entrenched.
At least you escaped to fight another day.
And that day is coming. I'll take Omega back, but I'll get to that. You're here because I have a proposition.
I'm listening.
The way I see it, if you don't defeat the Reapers, we're all dead. Won't matter where I'm sitting. It's in my interest to help you.
What are you offering, Arya?
On Omega, I kept the Blood Path, Blue Suns, and Eclipse in check. Now they're running amok. Nobody wants that. Unite them under my rule, and you'll have a powerful and ruthless force for your war. I've laid the groundwork with all three groups. I just need you to close the deals.
Give a criminal a gun, he'll shoot you in the back.
They already have guns, Shepard. I'll make sure they point them at the Reapers. I'm trying to help you. Why don't you think it over? Meet with Gnarl, my agent who's dealing with the Blood Pack. The Blue Suns leader is incognito here on the Citadel. He'll be expecting you. And I already have a deal with Jonas Sidaris, the Eclipse leader. You just have to get your friend, Commander Bailey, to let her out of jail.
You obviously don't know Bailey very well.
Bailey respects you. Lean on him. I think a united force of professional mercs is worth it. Don't you? It's always a pleasure, Shepard. Let me know if you want to talk later.
А я тут танцую сижу. Так. Ну, новое задание пока, конечно, не дополнение. Но нам нужно собирать всех, кого видим. Вот. И это 3 группировки. И это очень крутые 3 группировки. Ну, я не помню, чтобы они больше 200 давали, но лучше, чем ничего. Так. Нам нужно... Что вообще? Ладно. В общину. Доки. И в Бейле. Так. Давайте начнем сверху с посольства. Не могу. Меня просто парит, что с первой части появилась теперь эта штука. Осталась. Да, раньше ее не было. Без дополнений. Так. Давайте с посольства начнем. Придется поговорить с Бейли. Видишь, мне надо быть информацию. Вообще не помню по поводу этого сына. По поводу прошлой серии. Мы, по-моему, или в позапрошлой серии получили с вами это вот дяденьки. Давайте-ка посмотрим. Электросеть мы найдем, я думаю. Стабилизаторы нагрева. Да. На Беннинге. Ладно. Придется посмотреть, где это можно. На это каком Беннинге можно найти. Но для начала сходим. Извините, я просто прикал. Она теперь не устает, когда долго бегает.
Shepard, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Будет боль.
Talk to you about releasing Jonas Sidaris.
Damn, you too? Somebody got the council to order her release. I'm delaying as best I can. What's your stake in this?
Заэксплуатировал.
Classified.
That's a fancy way of saying mind your own business. Look, there's no way I'm letting that psychopath out. The woman's unstable and a clear public threat.
И насколько она
What
психопат?
makes you think she's crazy?
She was a ruthless sadist before she got caught. Her imprisonment has cracked the shell off the nut.
Maybe freedom will improve her.
Да,
She
я вот
rages day and night, Shepard, calling for the dead. No, freedom will only give her the chance to kill.
I'd like access to her to judge for myself.
Sure thing. I'm sure you'll agree. Then maybe the council will listen to you and rescind the order. Go to the CSEC outpost and my assistant will connect to Sidaris' cell from there. Then call me back.
Ну, зашибись. Так. Не туда меня повернуло. Ля-ля-ля-ля-ля-ля-ля. Попа какая у меня большая. Так, ну и, собственно, теперь нам нужно... с вами нам нужно... Да, вот сюда. Тут у нас много сразу всех дяденек. Какие-то жилища. Да, поехали вообще на президиум. Кстати, почему-то мне кажется, что ренегатам в этот раз быть невыгодно вообще ни разу. Потому что, как вам сказать... Ла-ла-ла-ла-ла, Барлавон, мне с тобой еще рано разговаривать. Так. По-моему, сверху надо в жилище зайти. Да, мужик воюет, а тут... У него такую подставу из подстав делает.
What the hell are you talking about?
Crete, Bloodpack's leader. Aria brings him the great commander Shepard. Crete pledges the gang to her. We're just luring him into the open so we can take him out.
Not the best start to our friendship, Gnarl.
He's coming. Put your hands behind your back and try to look like I beat you up or something.
This better be on the up and up.
Quiet.
Arya to look even more powerful than Crete thought. Her instructions on boarding Citadel undetected were one thing. Now this. Commander Shepard, want you to know, your head will be hood ornament on my personal shuttle.
Keep your distance, Crete. So, do you agree to Arya's terms?
Most definitely. Arya can use Bloodpack as she sees fit.
Wasn't talking to you, Crete. Grill.
What? You have my word. Now open fire.
Not him. Grill's next in line to take over. Arya's deal is with him.
Yes. Yes. I'm Arya's fool, Shepard. You've scratched my back. Now I'll scratch yours.
Word of advice, don't double-cross Arya.
Штишки на попу натяну.
But I'm not crazy.
Uh-huh. Good work, Gnarl. Thanks for the gun.
Anytime, Shepard. Grill and I will let Arya know the light is green.
Ля-ля-ля. Да. Увеличиваем потихонечку количество людей, не людей, соларианцев, батарианцев и прочие ереси у себя в отряде. Не в отряде. Так. Джон... Так, я не помню, блин. Все, вспомнила. Мы туда даже заходили сегодня, вот. Помощник сервера, вообще не палишься. Вообще ни разу не палишься.
I've connected with Jonas Sedaris and her cell, Commander. You can speak with her via that console.
Thanks. We'll need some privacy.
Of course. When you're done, you can also contact Commander Bailey from that terminal.
Who's that spying on me now? I see. Good. Aria's indentured servant has finally come to deliver me to freedom.
I want to talk with you before I secure your release.
Bullshit. You have no choice. And when I get
У
out,
вас нет выбора.
heads will roll. Oh, yes. You've killed a lot of my people. Don't think I've forgotten that.
You have to move on.
And I will, once all my enemies are dead. I love holding all the cards. Even in here, you must deal with me. I have all the power.
Is that right?
Yes, saying my second in command is a weak-willed toady. If he had balls, he'd leave me to rot and take control himself. But he won't defy me. He knows better. Now get me out of here, Shepard. Tell Bailey to release me.
Bailey, I've seen Sedaris.
So she's crazy, right? It would be ridiculous to let her out.
She's a menace. Let me try to make this problem go away.
Sounds good. I'll hold the line until I hear from you.
Да, у меня есть идейка. Итак, мы знаем, что ее заместитель слабовольный придурок. Но это не значит, что мы не можем его убедить, потому что он не слабовольный придурок. Для этого, насколько я помню, нам нужно в доке стыковочные, или как их там называются, где мы встретили Гаруса в этой серии. Серия будет большая, наверное. Доки сохранения. Я думаю, мы сейчас понаберем отряд, а потом уже даже нам в команду. А потом уже займемся дополнениями. Потому что там, я лично считаю, что, как и со случаем Dragon Age 2, все лучше подотложить слегка. Так. И... Так. Даже не знаю. Может, терминус купить. Хотя... Так, ладно. Не будем отвлекаться. Нам нужно с вами идти к помощнику. По-моему, он здесь. Так. Там, где Гарус. Там, где Гарус. Давайте начнем с Эми.
How many on board? 30 or 40 survivors. That's all. They said the fighting's getting... Men, get ready for trouble.
Соларианцы.
That saying, just want to talk about Jonas Sedaris' release.
Ребят, серьезно.
You're the one coordinating that, right? My idea, you know. Arya came to me looking to gain Eclipse support. I'm leveraging it to bust the boss out.
Saying you should run Eclipse.
Huh?
You can do it. Leave Sedaris locked up and make the deal with Arya yourself.
Arya would be a step up. And you think she'd let me run things?
I don't see why not.
Right. Right. Then that's the plan. Keep Sedaris in jail. I'll call Arya right away.
Good man.
Я думаю, это будет ошибись. И последний дяденька.
Wow. Arya wasn't kidding. The great Commander Shepard on a leash.
I'm here for my own reasons, Vosk.
Oh, sure you are. Anyway, tell her I'm impressed, but to do business, I still need my little problem taken care of.
Which is?
A Turian general named Oraka has it out for the Blue Suns. He's raising a stink over our activity in this sector. I'll commit my gang to Arya as soon as Oraka's dead.
There must be more to Oraka's complaint.
We're just making little raids along trading routes. With Arya's blessing, I might add. Oraka's just some military fossil who came out of retirement to relive the glory days and justify his existence. Losing him won't affect your war in the least, but gaining the Blue Suns, well, you know our work.
You seriously think I'll assassinate a Turian general?
Arya seems to think so. Or else, why would she send you? She knew the price. The two of you work it out. Oh, and, tell Arya I still expect her blue ass in bed with me.
А, не обойдешься ли ты? Ария?
What is it, Shepard?
You knew about this?
Can you be more specific?
Darner Vosk expects me to kill General Oraka.
Who cares what Vosk wants? What he needs is for Oraka to stop disrupting his operations. I figured you'd talk to Oraka, see if you can get him to lay off. And if he won't listen to reason, call me, and I'll take care of it.
I don't see the distinction.
The distinction is that I'm giving you the chance to save his life.
Right. Why didn't you just tell me this yourself?
Vosk needed to see you, needed to realize who he's dealing with. Plus, if I have to suffer that scumbag staring at my tits one more time, I might have to kill him.
Yeah, he mentioned that,
That I'm going to sleep with him? We all have our delusions.
Так, ладно. Я не помню по поводу того, как мне решить проблему с этим турианским генералом. Но я помню, где он находится. Он такой деловой, развалившийся в этих... самом, по-моему, прикольном месте в Цитадели. Так.
The council withdrew the release order for Sedaris. Aria to Lok of all people got him to do it. Crazy.
You can say that again.
Thanks for your help, Shepard.
Да, не за что.
Welcome, Commander Shepard.
Так,
Please select the
нам
destination.
нужно вообще.
One moment, please.
Сейчас я попробую по-бырому тут доделать все и буду собирать всякую чушь. Потому что у нас совет пока не буду делать. Я помню, где он, а я не помню, что с ним дальше-то делать.
I guess it doesn't matter how I do it. I just need to tell them about it.
Угу, сыкует. Но вообще Азари, они не так выглядят, как есть на самом деле. Это обманка, хитрый маневр. Они выделяют некие феромоны, которые нравятся.
General Araka, I think we met in Cora's den. You were pretty miserable, if I recall.
Yes, neck deep in drink just before I retired.
Тебя я, по-моему, в первой самой части видел.
I hear you're taking on the Blue Suns.
I need to do my part for the Citadel, Commander. The Blue Suns are raiding C-Sec weapons shipments. I'm putting a stop to that. Those mercs are seriously jeopardizing the Citadel's ability to defend itself if the war comes here. When the war comes here.
There are other ways to secure weapons, General.
You don't think I've tried? There's a black market dealer on Citadel right now, but he won't sell his top-line arms. The Reapers are destroying everything in their path, and I can't stop them. But I can stop the Blue Suns.
Let me see what I can do for you.
I'd appreciate your help, and I'll have a plan of action ready if things fall through.
Так, насколько я, помню... Да, нам нужно наверх, к Анику. Там вот и есть вот этот торговец оружием. Странно, странно. А, вот она. Здрасте. Сейчас поймете.
Hey, I remember you. Shepard, right? Heard you're fighting the Reapers. Matriarch Athena. You were working on Ilium. How'd you end up here? With the Reapers making noise, I figured it was time to get somewhere safer. So I moved here. I don't think so. I've seen some video footage of you looking at Liara. Yeah. Matriarch Benazio was her mother. And, well, she doesn't know it, but I was her father. You mean you were her other mother, right? No, I didn't pop her out. Hell, she never even met me. Sorry, if you were human, you'd both be called the mother, regardless of which one gave birth. Well, I'm not human, am I? Anthropocentric bag of dicks. Liara would love to meet you. Why? She doesn't even know me from a hole in the ground. Venezia ran off before the kid was born. Besides, this isn't charity work. She's one of the biggest intel brokers in the galaxy. And she's got some shady connections. Like a girlfriend who used to work for Cerberus. I only worked with Cerberus to fight the Reapers. And you're not with him now. I know. If you were, you wouldn't get within a light year of Liara. Is that a threat? I'm no commando, but I've had 1,000 years to learn to fight dirty. Nobody messes with my girl. Anyway, you combine her work with Benazia and... Well, the matriarchs might have ordered a hit if I hadn't agreed to keep an eye on her. I bet she'd like to meet you. Yeah. Well, We'll see how that goes.
Да, это нам знакомая тетка. Сейчас поймете.
That bartender over there? The matriarch hired by the Asari government to track my movements?
Yep.
She's your father. I know. You know? I'm a very good information broker. And you haven't talked to her about spying on you? If I did that, they might say
Еще у тебя дедушка Кроган.
to me. Besides, this is hardly the time for family reunions. Liara. Oh, fine. Can't blame the matriarchs for keeping an eye on you. I am not my mother. You did threaten to flay someone alive with your mind.
Да, во второй
I
части.
had to make them take me seriously. I wasn't going to actually do it. And you bugged my office on Ilium.
That'd be the logical conclusion.
Yeah.
Ладно, девочки, общайтесь. Я не хочу получить биотик и в попу. Давайте сейчас доделаем по поводу торговли оружием. И так серия здоровая, ни о чем, причем просто бегаем, выполняем какие-то левые задания. Ну, я думаю, вам не так, чтобы интересно, но... Каник, я не туда пошла. Я думаю, вам все равно не так, чтобы интересно, но хотя бы будете знать, где это можно все найти. Так, стоп, а как мне туда пройти? Не хочу убивать дяденьку, я думаю, мы и так справимся. Каник, привет. Ты не Каник, да? По-моему, это соларианец. Да.
Look, Commander, I don't want any trouble. I'm authorized to sell here, and all my arms are legal. See?
Конечно.
These are lightweight weapons. Where's your top-end inventory?
Shit, you slumming for C-Sec too? I already got harassed by the old Turian with the bad attitude. Yeah, I got much better stuff, but it's off the market. Galaxy's going belly up. Credit won't mean anything once the Reapers are through.
So what exactly are you saying?
Whatever happens, I figure there'll be survivors, and it'll be chaos. I'm betting things will run on a barter system. So I'm getting a jump. My best stock only trades for hard goods and artifacts with real value.
Что тебе надо?
So what gets me access to your top shelf?
Heh, Turian just waved credits in my face and spat on it. Nice to see you have flexibility. If you find any rare pieces when you're out saving the galaxy, bring them back. Then I'm happy to share my top stock with C-Sec, no problem. Outside of that, I gotta stick to my guns. Credits don't talk with me, Commander.
Я понятия не имею, что тебе надо-то. Ладно, давайте на этом закончим. Я полетаю тут по галактике, поищу, что тут вкусного есть. А вам всего самого наилучшего и пока-пока.